Because I wanna. Oh man, daily login event lasts 11 more days. Oh, so you can miss a couple? Because I didn't log in yesterday, that's for sure. No, I'll hack it. I'll hack it or something. I'll find a way. Yep, I called that. I was right about it. So when I was here that first day, it was kind of weird because it was like this Joker's Quest thing refreshed in a certain amount of time, you might recall. And it was basically like, how are you going to play games as Banana Guard when you can't unlock Banana Guard until after that refresh timer? And I was like, maybe it just will add an additional mission. I like how there's like, you got to win as an assassin, or you got to win with the Looney Tune characters and stuff. That's pretty cool. This was an item that we got in the original, the beta's battle pass, essentially. It's interesting they're reselling that so quickly. You know, a lot of games will wait, sometimes months, years, before they start reselling past battle pass kind of stuff. This game has no shame. Also, if you look at the top right, that purple currency that I have 200 of, I'm actually supposed to have 300. I don't really understand. So there's, you know, the Twitch drops are going on. And one of the... Ooh, it worked. But that was a poll, not a prediction, but that worked. How'd you do that without typing anything in chat? Oh, have I given you too much control? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What did I do? How'd you do that without typing anything in chat, though? Anyway, so there are Twitch drops on for this game, and one of the first ones is 100 Gleamium. I claimed it, acquired it, and never gave me my Gleamium. Oh, crap. Kissing on the baby. Na-na-na. Ooh, that's cool. There's an extension for Multiversus. It says see match information and queue to play with your favorite broadcaster directly from the stream. It lets viewers see current match details, get the game, and join a queue to play with the streamer in custom game lobbies. We'll continue to grow and evolve with the game throughout the seasons, enabling viewers and broadcasters to enjoy the game. So that is badass. I'm not going to enable it right away because I'm still just like getting into the game, but that is pretty dope. You did /poll and it pulls a menu. Oh, that's cool. So what'd you do? That you just enter? Well, how come I still don't see it though? Open a setup menu to create a poll. Ah, gotcha. That's cool. So how would you do prediction? Same thing? Yep. So you have the power now to even like, does that mean you can't? The one question though is, how do I word this? Let's say you do not start the prediction. I do, right? Are you able to vote in it? And then if you are you actually able to get rewarded for it? Or do you become ineligible to do Gambas as a mod? Hey, what up, Cell? It's like, how do I word this? You know the movie Princess Diaries? Hold on, what do you mean? It literally says that as an option, Adlin? Like when you go to do a prediction, it's like a box that you either check or uncheck? Oh, okay. I didn't know if there was like a you know what I mean? Like you could check and basically make myself eligible. Make myself ineligible.
What do you want?
Okay, missions. Cell, was your yeah to the Princess Diaries? I brand new. What was I doing? Oh yeah, daily missions. Play 2v2 PvP, deal damage, hit down specials, win PvE, win PvP. Let's get a little warm up. We're gonna go into rifts. I still need to do this. We're gonna go experience. Oh, okay, cool. You thought I was gonna explain this game using Princess Diaries? Wrong, wrong, wrong. Nope. I just was curious if you'd seen it because it's you know, great movie.
Hello.
What does that mean? What the hell? Attunement. What does that mean? Okay. Does that mean I just can't use any? If so, then screw it. I don't need any boosters. It did say error. Your boy's quick with it. I went and manually started this song. Granted, this song was already on this playlist, but this playlist has like 100 and some songs, so I had to go find it. But yeah, so to actually answer your question, Cell, it's a Super Smash Brothers game. It's like Super Smash Brothers, but instead of Nintendo characters, it's DC characters. Or not just DC, it's Warner Brothers characters. So Scooby-Doo, DC, Rick and Morty, Gremlins, etc. What up, Hunter? Your messages are working. I'm assuming you meant in chat.
Boy, I hope Princess Bubblegum is watching.
Sure it did, Hunter. Why don't you just tell us you hate basketball, huh? I don't even know how to play as this guy, nor do I know what he's from. Cell, you'll notice I'm playing a character named Banana Guard. I think he's from Adventure Time, but don't quote me on that. And he is, like, I have a skin, you know, like a cosmetic skin, that's from The Matrix. I just belly bumped him. Hell yeah, rest in peace, Big Black. Oh, he's got a little spear. Oh, the gremlin's fucking me up. Get it to work. Hell yeah, got a pickle. Yeah, basically, I'm technically a banana, but I'm wearing a Matrix skin, so it kind of looks like I'm a pickle. I'm a pickled banana. Got all been lurking this whole time while I was working. Hell yeah, again, super appreciate it. I eventually switched off. I won a gold conquest and like won the infinity ticket, but overall, I was having some real rough sequences, luck, and whatnot. So I'll go back to Snap later. Matchy's Nightmare Pickle. Yeah, what's his? How do I word this? Is that a channel point redemption? For Matchy to eat a pickle, or what's that about again? Okay, sorry, hold on. I'm gonna keep the music paused for a second because this music's going ham, and I don't think we need too many like banging sounds. Ooh, you about to enjoy that Friday night, Hunter? Screw. He does a good amount of damage, but I don't really like how slow the Banana Guard is. Ooh, but he can't. Oh no, I'm gonna get ran over by the mystery van. The mystery machine van. Oh! Dude, he was starting to climb up, and the van just said, no, sir. I used to play. Great, she did, dude. She was broken. So did, Jake. I think one of the Adventure Time characters. I'll have to look in a second. But Velma was stupid good, and so was that Jake character. He was mad OP. And he was also one of those characters you can easily spam an attack and just like It's almost like a fighting game where you're like, okay, cool. Haven't played it since it got released. Yep. I think it just got released this past Monday. So it's only been a couple days. He eats half a pickle slice, but he doesn't specify that because he's a scammer. Yeah, you over here thinking he's going to get a full dill pickle. But it is a channel point redemption. And what's the point? Oh yeah, that's what Adlin said. And he hates, that's right. He hates pickles. That's why one of my Subathon rewards, which we're not going to hit. Yeah. So I'm good, but I hate sour cream. Like, I cannot stand sour cream. And so one of them was going to be me eating like a spoon of sour cream, but luckily I don't have to do it. Like me espresso. See, these were the things, but they're not going to be hit. Yeah, I played a good bit. Hunter, I played a good bit back when the beta happened. I was actually played it every day. Like, it was one of those things where I would make, like, not only would I get on every day, I would try to at least get a couple of the dailies done. I was like super into it, and I've not historically been like a mega what do they call it? A mega like I like Super Smash. I own the newest one on Switch, but I've never been like a huge Snap fan or Smash fan. But I actually really like this. And so I was kind of bummed initially when they took it away.
Hello.
But yeah, they needed to do a lot of work, because I remember when the beta first came out, one of the annoying things, or one of the things that they didn't get right, is that like dopamine hit. That like, it just felt like you weren't getting dailies done that frequently. Weeklies, I don't even think weeklies existed, right? There just wasn't that many like proverbial carrots to like incentivize you. You know what I'm saying? So I need to play 2 matches with this banana guard guy. So anyways, it's actually funny because when you hop on this game, they have like a little bit of a meta joke. One of the lines of dialogue says something like, oh, it's Marvin the Martian, right? And he's like, he basically, like, you complete a daily and it's teaching you how to turn it in, essentially. And Marvin the Martian essentially goes, oh, you Earthlings love, what am I supposed to do? What's happening? He goes, you Earthlings love your little rewards, don't you? It just gets you going. You have to get it. And it's like, it's kind of funny because it's right. It is good meta commentary on like the dopamine hit of video games that they try to hit us with, whether it's claiming your battle pass rewards or daily missions, right? But I also thought it was a little bit disingenuous of them, because it's like, but that was a legitimate criticism of your game. Like, there was barely any like core progress, right? Like, other than, oh, you gotta want it. How are you supposed to get that? Oh, you can charge it up. Oh, that changes the whole game now. Uh-oh. But it was like, I do like the meta commentary, but that was a legitimate concern or like criticism of the game. Don't have Marvin Martian make fun of us. What does he know about Earthlings? What am I doing here? No way I gotta do this for 2.5 more minutes. Like, I don't hate this as an idea, kind of keep it, something a little different, but 3-ish minutes of it, you can we can not do that. How about that? Alright, if I turn on the music, do they compete with each other too much right now? Call Sav here, she's making you eat that. She's not. Okay. Famous drops too if you're interested in starting it. That's one way to word it. Oh, nice. I didn't have to do it the whole time.
Really? I mean, yes! I won!
Here we go. Alright, no more banana guard. Although, what's funny is that counted as a win with Banana Guard, even though I didn't actually have to fight. Hunter, if you're still there, do you like basketball? Since you mentioned it. Okay. Missions. We've done that. Daily. We need to play as a Looney Tune character and win some PvPs for sure. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah. I'm not even Looney Tunes, but I don't really want to play as Bugs. I'm not gonna lie. Destroy an Acme Sky Drone. Win the match with a detective. Batman's the only one? Question mark. Who else would even qualify as a detective? Why is that a thing? That's such an interesting tag. Like I'm super. I like that the fact that there's missions and challenges to play with like a DC character or a Rick and Morty character or a Looney Tunes character. I like how they will make you play with certain classes. You see how he's a mage, he's a tank, he's a bruiser. That's brilliant. Detective? What? Why isn't she a detective? I'm writing them. Dude, let's cancel this game. That's bullshit. Velma's the greatest detective of all time. Better than Sherlock Holmes. Better than Doctor Who. I don't know if Doctor Who's a detective, but you know what I'm saying. Damn, man. Justice for Velma, bro. What's up with this patriarchy shit? No, I'm just kidding. Alright, anyways, we're going to play as her. Batman has proclaimed this to be a detective showdown to find Stripe first. Okay, so Batman versus Batman? What an ego he has.
Oh, this is gonna be good!
My brother gave me this sword. Time to make good use of it.
Dude, I love Arya, bro. She's so much fun. Show me what you got. Adeline, that's your one a month. Or one an hour. No. Oh, shiza. Wait, how am I more damage than her? Please explain that to me. Make it make sense.
Take this.
Stop! See what you got.
Never forget.
Thank you. And then one thing that would be really cool is if they can make it to where you can see the progress of your freaking dailies. Okay, I now realize that the Acme drones have dynamite on them, hence the Acme. And I just accidentally insta-died because of that. Dude, no way. Dude. Oh my god, I'm getting my ass beat. Bullshit. Dude, bro,
This time.
what has low audio? The game?
I'm not immortal. I could do this all day. You didn't bet against me.
Tell me if that's better. I just got my ass beat, dude. The dynamites fucked me up. Oh. I'm. Part of me wonders if it was just because there was so much other going on, right? There was game audio, there was the music audio.
Oh, this is gonna be good!
This won't last long.
Honestly, I think I'm gonna Yo, I appreciate it, Hunter. Did the thing go up? Thank you so much, Hunter. I appreciate that, Prime. Welcome.
Each lesson makes us better.
I don't have a name for my community yet. The Apollo Creeds. I kind of dug that one out. Dude, she is whooping my ass thoroughly. Help me. Help me, Tom Cruise. Help me, Oprah Winfrey. Ah! Alright, I need to get in my bag like a grandma getting a peppermint. Oh, get F. Yes. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Get these out of here. They're trying to target me. Oh, she just one-punch man me. One-punch one-man me. No, I thought I was going to come straight off of the spawn thing and then go into an Acme bomb and it was going to be over.
By the gods!
Dude, she just one-punched my face hole. Oh, what a combo. We needed it. Oh, no. No. No, no. It's spooky.
I will ensnare you.
Hold on, sorry, I'm missing chat right now. I'm locked in. Dude, these mines. Least I could do, and that is
I'm
not the
immortal.
least you can
I
do
could do this all day.
for future. I
Looks
appreciate
like
that
Zeus
far
smiled
too
on us
much.
today.
Least you can do is, I don't even know. Lurk, I guess, but there's, thank you, is what I'm trying to get at. I very much appreciate it. Like, you just hanging out and chatting, and hypothetically, I know you mentioned basketball. If you like talking sports, we're huge sports fans around here. All of that is plenty, dude. The ferals. Adeline, did you notice that the timer went up? Dude, this is hard as hell. I'm gonna beat it this time. I don't know where to put it. I'm a big NBA and it. Hell yeah, well then you found a good home. You like snapping sports? Now, Adeline and I will also talk soccer. I'm a huge footy fan as well, but I'm a diehard American football fan. I love college football a lot. Graduated from UGA, and huge NFL fan. And if you, I don't know how familiar you are with Twitch. Dude, she just hit me for 8 damage before I can even get started. I feel like turn 1 Sokovia just discarded my Cerebro. But if you're familiar with Twitch and you go into like my highlights and stuff, you'll see, for example, I did a watch along for the Super Bowl. I've done several watch alongs these last couple weeks during the playoffs, and I would do them more if I had like, how do I word this? First off, I work in sports analytics, for the record, so like I stream kind of like as a hobby. I have started to do like a YouTube thing and try to do more, but it's still just like a hobby. So I say all that because I could easily stream for 7 hours with let's say I'm playing God of War Ragnarok, right? I can play for this is hard. This is a hard little mission. I'm not gonna lie. I can. Damn, I don't know how to word this. First and foremost, I love having people in chat. Like, truly, this is why I stream, is just to shoot the shit with people and hang out and, like, talk movies, talk, like, you know, the latest TV shows, yada yada. But when it comes to some video games, I can just stream for however long and not have anyone in chat, just because I'm, like, vibing on the game, right? Dude, these Acme drones.
This isn't the end for me.
But with the sports watch alongs, those are a little harder to do because, like, you're talking a lot more. You're having to, I don't know. I guess my point is, I'll do them more as well if I had more people to consistently like chat it with. Because we'll have like Adlin's almost always in chat. He's the homie. He's the real one. But he's also 5 hours ahead of me. So sometimes I'll be streaming late night and it's like 4 in the morning for him. So understandably, No. Okay, dude, these... okay, I'm getting it now. The acne drones, they seek you out when their timer's low. They're like little homing effers, okay, right? Like this guy. But in order to dodge them, or... and if you time your dash, you can avoid them. So that's what I'm going to have to start doing more. Sorry, there's too many sounds going on. Let me turn the game music down. I apologize if that was all too loud right there. Streamer mode. Oh, that's probably smart. I actually mentioned that the other day and I forgot about it. Wait, we do want mature language. Ooh, you can turn mature language on W. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry about that rant. If that was long-winded. Okay, we're gonna beat this woman. I love her to death. We're gonna use Bugs Bunny because it wants me to use a Looney Tunes character, and here we go. Me and my friend do big fantasy leagues on basketball. I'm the same way with football. I used to do baseball and basketball years ago, but because, as you know, they require such constant like maintenance, I've kind of fallen out of them because I'll forget to set my lineup sometimes. Dude, I went back in the bot and unfortunately did not go up. Okay, so we need to add 7 minutes. Hold on. I'll pause the timer. Are you sure? I believe you. I thought I was lower than 131, which is fine. I mean, either way, but okay. Remind me in like 7 minutes to resume this. Dude, I love God of War Ragnarok. Who do you think is winning between the Mavericks and Celtics? Good questions. These are good questions. Give me 1 second. All right, that's paused. Okay, 420 seconds. I hope the Mavericks do personally, but I really don't care. 4 a.m. game. I'll have to go with the Celtics. In-game, of course, Twitch. In-game, of course, Twitch. What? I don't get that last one, Adeline. Have you played God of War Ragnarok, Hunter? Speaking of which, they actually announced it's coming to PC in September. They announced that yesterday. Excuse me. Okay, in 7 minutes. I'll just go ahead and even go longer. At 6:50, I'll resume it, which is in 8 minutes. Played through it when it came out? Hell yeah. What did I say? Was it something about like farming, killing, something? Okay, appreciate it. I don't know how to use Bugs Bunny at all. Oh shit!
Ain't that a kick in the head?
Oh, I like how he does the little like Irish boxer attack. Oh, he's got a mallet. I have a mallet. Oh, I forgot he can dig. He comes out of a hole with a briefcase. Yo, this thing is mad tough. I don't like Bugs Bunny though. Okay, we're getting out of here. You can't retreat? No way. Oh! No. Yeah, I loved Ragnarok. So I'm one of those people. I had a PS1 and I had a PS2, right? I did not have a PS3 or my own PS4. But a few times, either my cousin or one of my best friends would let me borrow their PS4, like say in 2018 when Spider-Man came out, right? And luckily at the time, neither of them played games much, so I could literally borrow it for months at a time if I wanted to. Like I would even buy myself the PlayStation Network account while I borrowed it. And so like Spider-Man, God of War, there's a few games I've got to play early. But in 2020, I got my PS5, and one of the things I've done since, especially in 2022 and last year, is I went through a lot of the old the PlayStation exclusives that I missed while, you know, during the PS3, PS4 era. So I went back and I played through the first 3 Uncharteds. Love that. Love those games, dude. My favorite PlayStation franchise, and that's saying something, because I think the world of Ragnarok and Spider-Man and Ratchet and Clank for that matter. But I went back and played Uncharted. I played the Ratchet and Clank, the recent Ratchet and Clanks. I played both God of Wars. Yada yada. Okay, this mission's hard as fuck, and I'm gonna move on. Pardon my language. Oh, beating that woman in game. Yeah, thank you, thank you. You haven't played the DLC yet? I haven't either, dude. I think part of when it came out, there was a couple other games that were really I was obsessed with. Snap, Snap is always in the rotation, right? That takes up some time. Then you have at that time, I believe, Helldivers 2 came out. What was the other one? Oh, Pow World. I was playing the shit out of Pow World. So this Multiversus game is free to play for anyone who's out there who doesn't know that already. And it's got cross-platform, not an ad, not sponsored. I have an unhealthy addiction to Snap. Breaking pipes, giggity. What are you talking about? Instead of breaking pipe. Oh yeah. My end screen. This thing. I will say, so the more I have consistent chatters though, the more I struggle with actually gaming, because I really do like to chat with chat, and I hate missing messages. But yeah, sometimes you can't. This thing's hard as shit, but you have to beat it in order to get to this daily reward. Okay, maybe I'm missing something. Take out the drones before they count down. Collect the clues. What do the clues do, though? Alright, we're trying this one more time. Jason, he's massive. He's massive. He's massive. Oh, so Celtics, Mavericks. Part of me, to save both of our time and my breath, part of me wants to like direct you to earlier when I talked about it. I had a nice little spiel on it earlier in the stream, but I also don't want to be that streamer who's like, check out my, you know what I mean? So, long story, the short version, both teams incredible, both play phenomenal defense. Until we know how well Kristaps Porzingis will be coming back from his injury, you have to say that these Acme drones can eat my dingleberries. Absolute eat my ass. Like, what? They just insta-killed Jason on 30 health. Get your Jeff Bezos Amazon drone asses out of here. Okay. So until we know what Porzingis, you got to say that Dallas has the edge with rim protection and size, right? And I think generally as basketball fans, we all know that the Western Conference is harder than the Eastern Conference. So it's hard not to favor the team that wins the West almost any year, at least since I've been keeping up with basketball. Which is around 1998 maybe. Anywho, so it's really hard not to favor the team in the West. Mavericks are incredible. Luka and Kyrie look like, I just don't see how a team can beat them 4 times with the way that the two of them are playing, right? But at the same time, other than Kyrie, the Celtics have a lot more experience. They've been to the finals as a core. Drew Holiday has won one. They have the fountain of youth and Al Horford. And I think the biggest difficulty, and Stan Van Gundy said it best last night. This is not my insight. This is Stan Van Gundy. He talked about how, with the Celtics, okay, if you're playing against the T-Wolves, phenomenal team, but you don't have to exert energy. You don't have to strategize to defend all 5 Timberwolves, usually, right? Mainly you're worried about Ant and Cat. The Celtics even without Porzingis, you absolutely have to game plan. You have to exert energy. You have to be mindful of 4 different Celtics players, 5 with Porzingis, because Drew Holiday and Derek White will drop 30 on you, as we've seen these playoffs alone, like that. So while the 3 best teams defensively throughout the year have been the Celtics, I actually think finished with the best defensive rating in the regular season. Anyways, Timberwolves, and then since Dallas made their trades, right? This thing is hard. I give up. I'm gonna play a PvP match. I'm imagining a human might be easier than that. Let's go change mode 2v2. Arya's my girl. Let's do it. I don't even remember what I was gonna say. I lost my train of thought. Oh, he's got a cool background. Look at that little like wood tree thing. My teammate's pretty dope there. Help me remember what I was saying. It's not a problem, dude. I get it. Are you talking about my ranting? Get a pre-recorded stream and act like you're live, and no face cam works for that. Eat what? You heard me. Also,
My
what a
brother gave
cool
me the
emote.
sword. Time to make good use of
Right,
it.
but Jason Tatum, Jalen Brown, get shook. So pressure at least so far in their career. Those elite players and Kyrie that I think are effective. How do I word this? You're right, but it is one of those things that kind of stuff that you mentioned, the like, a good example, how you could see a fundamental, sometimes like experience, right? Having gone there before is a very abstract thing. You rarely can see them like definitively. I just went bonkers there. You can rarely see that definitively, right? But sometimes it manifests. And I think you could see that a lot with the Pacers Celtics game, especially game 1, right? And game 3. So she's got to be out of here. Here we go. Give me these KOs, baby.
Stronger than ever.
So, okay, like we saw that with the Pacers, right? You could see their inexperience. The fact that other than Pascal Siakam, none of them had gone deep. That kind of stuff comes out with time, as we know. And the Celtics have been there. They've done that now. They've had their, like, oh, you choked, yada, yada. They've been in the final. So, I don't know. Maybe this is the year where they're now mature enough. They've grown. They have the added veteran leadership of Drew Holiday. Like, not only is Drew Holiday one of, if not the best perimeter defender from a guard in the league, but he's also been there, veteran. So, like, part of me doesn't want to undermine the value of Drew Holiday in that regard. But you're absolutely right. Kyrie should be able to, in theory, help Luka being in his first final. So I think it's going to be a fantastic series. I want the Mavericks to win. One of my best friends in the whole world, like a brother to me, is a diehard Mavericks fan. Like, legitimately. Used to have, like, Dirk Nowitzki gear out the wazoo. How is that easier than the freaking, what's her name? Why doesn't this show stats?
Continue?
Oh, whoa. You can't have a competitive game with 0 stats. There's no damage shown. There's no knockouts shown. Are you kidding me? That's such a cool background, though. Look at the Jason mask and that is so dope. Yeah, I can get talking sports, man. Honestly, sometimes I like to just change my scene and just talk about sports because I can almost make a podcast out of it. But I'm super looking for, why doesn't this have stats though? That kind of irks me a little bit. Anywho, 7 minutes are done. Okay, good comms. Oh yeah, way over. Let the timer run again. Thank you. If the Celtics do, it'll be this year. Best for them to do it. Agreed. It's interesting though, because like part of you feels like the Mavericks are also in like part of me feels like the Mavericks have a couple years to win, right? Luka's still young. Derek Lively is obviously a rookie, etc., etc. But then at the same time, it's like they won't have Kyrie for that long. So yeah, I can't wait. It's gonna be super good. It's one of those when you go into the season last year and even the year before, you start listing like some of your favorite younger players in the league who have not won, that the neutrals, I think, would even be cool with them winning. And Tatum and Luka right at the top of that list, right? Now, obviously, a lot of people don't want the Celtics to win because the Celtics are the tied for the most successful franchise in NBA history with 17 titles, I believe. Although they've gone to less finals than the Lakers. And then the Celtics fans can obviously be not great, right? So like part of you doesn't want the Celtics to win because of those external factors, but either way, what's cool is we have a young, great ambassador for the sport gonna win their first title. Is a good way to put it. Tied on 17, that's what I thought. And if I'm not mistaken, the Lakers are like 30-something, 31 finals appearances, and the Celtics are 23. So yeah, I think the Celtics, the way they stretch it, are going to be interesting. But like, I don't know if I finished my point earlier, but ever since they made the trade, the Mavericks, that is, right? Ever since they made that trade to get PJ and Gafford, I think they've been the best team defensively. Now, when you count the entire year, Celtics still have the better numbers, but we'll see. I mean, again, I can't wait.
I have no intention of letting someone else be the victor.
Oh shit! He just instant dashed.
Dodge this.
I know in the beta, Black Adam was no good. Dude, what is this? What am I doing? I won one match against PvPs and I'm playing some experts over here. We got Angie Poo. Okay, this is not good. Oh, Black Adam, he gone.
Now it's serious.
Bro. I'm okay. I'm not gonna lie. So again, I work in sports analytics, so there's a bias there, right? And I love sports, so I love stats. I'm also at least above average at most games. I mean, that sounds cocky, but watch me, that will quite quickly become apparent. And so I like to see numbers. Sometimes even, I just got a double KO, baby. But anyways, long story short, I'm not a big fan of when competitive games don't really give you good stats. Like this game could easily have just 3 stats, right? Damage, KOs, and maybe dodges or assists, something like that. Obviously, even Super Smash Bros, if I'm not mistaken, has better stats at the end of the game.
Ashes to ashes.
Dude, I'm too quick for him, baby. Thankfully, my teammate's starting to come into the match. He's got... Oh, they also just got a double tanker banker.
Not today.
Get him out of here, baby. We need one more. Let's double team her. Let's pump her and slump her. Hold on, I'm going to read that in a minute, Hunter. I see it in my peripheral, but we're in the thick of it. Next KO wins. Give me these. Give me these. Stop protecting her. Oh, no. Oh, no. Give me these. We do this. We do this. Oh, she got protected by the scary spooky house. No. Don't die. Black Adam, just get out of here. You're on 140 health. I represent the god of many faces.
Velada Hyris.
Let's not forget that the Celtics won 8 titles in 11 years. They did. That's true. They dominated the 60s. That was a great match, but I don't want another rematch. Right, but they said that against the Wolves were tough defensive matchup and they overcame it, so that is why I think the Celtics won't be able to just simply... I don't think they'll be able to simply... I don't think Adlin thinks that either, for the record. We're just saying that. Well, first off, neither of us think that it's gonna. Okay, so both teams are good defensively, right? Way better than average. Um, like obviously, two of the three best teams defensively. They're long, they're rangy, they block passing lanes, right? Um, but both teams are filled with the kind of talent that can overcome even the best defense, especially Kyrie and Luka. They're two of the best individual shot creators we've seen ever, really. Um, so yeah, I don't think either is going to get locked up. I'm just saying. So now, in fairness, this is your first stream here. So like a couple days ago, we were watching a game. And one of the things that I said was this was maybe during game 3 of the Celtics and the Pacers. I said something along the lines of like, man, I wanted the Mavericks to win, but something is just telling me the Celtics are going to win it, if only because of the war of attrition, right? As we know, the Celtics haven't had that tough of a path. Whether we want to argue because of injuries, the East isn't as good, whatever, but they're 12-2 through their run, right? And obviously their conference finals series ended earlier, so they already had an extra day or two of rest, right? Plus they're home. Although when you get to this time of the year, I really don't think home court matters near as much, because the players are just so good. But also in general, and I talk about this a lot, so keep in mind, I'm a huge fan of soccer, like international football, right? So it is kind of unfair to compare them sometimes. But when you see the atmospheres in like other sports, it makes the NBA's atmospheres look pretty tame, right? They're pretty mediocre. In fact, one thing that always annoys me is like, it might be like it's game. Let's rewind a little bit. It's game 1, Western Conference Finals. The Minnesota Timberwolves are hosting the Western Conference Finals for the first time in 20 years, something like that. It's a close ball game, 1 or 2 possessions with just like 2 minutes to go, right? We're in a timeout. We're in commercials. We come back from commercial break. Dallas has the ball. They have an ATO, right? They're doing an inbound. The little the PA announcer, right? You know, the guy on the microphone, or if you're in Madison Square Garden, he has like an organ, okay? That dude comes on the mic, he goes, "Let's hear it for your Timberwolves, defense, defense," right? And it's just always so funny to me that like it's the Western Conference Finals. Your team's there for the first time in 20 years. You're hosting it. You got one of the brightest young stars in the NBA, and you need like atmosphere, right? That electric playoff atmosphere is having to be artificially created, essentially, by the PA guy doing D. You know what I'm saying? And so, long story short, I don't think home court is as big of a deal in basketball as it is in football, for example, even, you know, American football. So anyways, I think I saw, man, I'm ranting real hard. I'm gonna take a break. I need to get water. We've been doing so much things. We've done the words on stream. We've done Gartic. I'm all kind of scattered. A lot of sports fans just go to games just to say I was there. Absolutely. And especially in American sports, and especially as you get later into the postseason, because it's all about satisfying the corporate, Coca-Cola is one of our biggest sponsors, and Coca-Cola wants 8 tickets. So now that is 8 people who not only aren't fans of that team per se, so they're not gonna, but they might not even be like they might be, like you said, want to be there for the occasion and not even necessarily the love of sports. So that kind of stacks on top of each other. Sorry again, Kill or Hunter. I will say, if you're still there, in fairness, you'll notice part of why some of my like rants can get so long-winded is because I really, really do try to be objective. So, you'll often hear me say like start something and I'll go, hold on, let me set this up because this is an important dynamic. It is worth mentioning. Boom. And then I'll do the spiel, and that kind of adds to it. So, but I'm going to pause the timer. Let me go take a quick little lap. gather my thoughts, and then we'll get back to it. Let's see. We need to win another PvP game. Couple, actually. We're on fire. I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking about it when I was outside just now. I'm a little bummed there's no end of match stats. You can't even click on these. Your boy's been balling. I would imagine I'd have the most damage in the match and the most KOs. You obviously got some stats right there in the middle, but it's not... It also is counting stats from the beta. There is no way that I've played 107 games, let alone won 107. Never love me again. Saturday afternoon, Sunday morning. Yo, I've watched you play it at least once, maybe 2 or 3 times for bits and pieces, right? And then more recently, I have seen the commercial, which I'm sure you've seen. It's got like Chris Hemsworth and stuff in it.
Oh, this is gonna be good!
And it blew my mind because I was like, damn, that's the game that. Well, first, I think I saw it like before I actually saw Chris Hemsworth. I saw it was like Squad Busters trailer. And I was like, isn't that a game that Cell was playing? Oh, wow, that just lagged. Did you see that? My game just lagged and I started 21 damage on it. I was like, I think that's the game that Cell plays. And then I see Hemsworth was like in a commercial for a mobile game that Cell, like that is one of those. Like basically, like, I wouldn't ever imagine being one of the mobile games like a Clash of Clans. I know it plays different, but you know what I mean. I don't know what you call them. They're not gacha games. They are free to play, but oh, I'm finishing her off. See, that's your boy's KO right there. Can't find balls. No. Oh, look at the... Oh, I sacrificed myself for it. Damn it. I thought I still had my dash, like my forward triangle, which would have saved me, but...
Well, that wasn't how this...
Damn, LeBron saved himself twice. Dude, I'm going bonkers. I would love to see my stats. Like, I don't even, it's not even to compare myself to my teammate and be like, oh, I carried you. I just want to see my own standards. Like, if I drop 120 in one game, like damage, I want to see myself after some start consistently getting 150. That's how I am. Life is like golf, right? It's never about you versus other people. It's always about you versus the course. And the course
Thank you for
is
this
life.
fight.
Yeah, they got some big stars in there. I'm all good. Oh, no, dude, again, you hanging out is awesome. Chatting every so often. Hope the little man's doing well. Oh, sorry, I'm just now seeing your thing. I was finishing that match. I hope you're still here. That was wild. And that was a really, really, really dope match. I can't believe I got necrotiated out of all that. If you're enjoying, Brana's defending that platform like he's still salty about. That's funny. What platforms is Squad Busters on, Cell? It's also kind of a bummer that there's not a single skin. I said this before, I'll make it quick. Every character should have one skin that can be unlocked through playing the game. Like, win 50 matches, or 100, or 250, whatever you want to set the threshold to, but You can dance. Is on Android and Apple. Is that what you mean? Yes, I think. Basically. Ooh. Is it also on like Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch?
Oh, this is gonna be good!
I don't care.
Oh,
who I'm
this thing has
fighting.
been paused for
Just
much
put
longer
me
than
at the
a minute and a
target.
half / 2 minutes. Dude, the beginning of my game lags every time. And then it's fine. It's really trippy. Get out of here. We got double Harleys over here. Things are got to get wild. Oh, what's cool about this map is a basketball will spawn and you can actually shoot it. I played one match, PvE, and no bullshit. First shot, I made it from half court. There it is. Hold on, let me get it. No, I want it. Okay, that's not cool. I didn't have that much damage on me.
Oh, fight struggling. And fight well.
And she killed me.
Yeah, baby, you can hit like a girl.
And let me add something real quick about the stats at the end of the match. If part of them is wanting to like, this is a laggy match. They're wanting to reduce toxicity, right? And like they are like, oh well, if it shows stats, if somebody does carry, we don't want them to be an asshole to their random teammate or whatever. Okay, well then don't show them there, but let them see it after I get out of the lobby with my
What did he say?
teammate, right? The random teammate. That way, I would have to like go out of my way to be like messaging instead of just being able to do it in that lobby. We're not. Next kill wins. One of the Harleys is so weak. I did not have a good game there, but I did get the last finish. It's not on consoles.
7 L's. That was almost a challenge.
Play again.
Do you also get something? That was a laggy match. No thanks. Such a fine wife. A lady. Wait, why didn't streamer mode stay on? We're an Aria god. I like the like cell shaded Borderlands kind of nature of that Harley skin. And obviously her little portrait, super sick. Little beach ball, volleyball. Okay, the Tom and Jerry goes sick too. He's in his like Sherlock Holmes outfit.
Oh, this is gonna be good!
Oh, my bad, guys. I'm over here staring at cosmetics, not readying up. Only if we get 100 claims, then I get a mega OP character. Ooh. Then I get a mega OP characters. That's pretty sick.
It's time for us to play the game of faces.
Dude, what are up with these matches? Lag.
You got insurance, right?
Dude, Harley's pretty good. It's actually kind of tough to hit her with how fluid she is as Arya. And her bat has a little bit more reach than my sword. Okay, we're playing like doo-doo. What is going on? Tom and Jerry's nuts. I'm locking it in. Dude, that lag spike, I actually thought I was my teammate, top right, so I'm over here trying to get back to land holding left when I'm actually on the left side of the screen. This is laggy as hell. It's like every time somebody's about to get knocked out or gets on a big hit, it kind of like, not even laggy, it just it stutters a bit. Like it hitches. Hitches is the word I'm looking for. Oh, I got them both weakened with freaking pie. See right there. Huge, great example. Super hitchy. No, no. Now I'm the one who needs to protect himself. Very weak. Although I just went bonkers there. No, no.
Not this time.
I'm high on believing. These games are just kind of like hitchy.
That's another one for Harley. And the crowd goes wild.
Where's your link at, Cell? If we did install it. Yeah, Banana Guard is from Adventure Time. Hello. Hello. I do need to win with the Looney Tunes, but Bugs wasn't that fun to play as. Alright, we're going to use Banana Guard again for the memes. Is it already posted in your Discord? Or yeah, you can. You can post it in mine.
Hello.
In the off chance maybe someone else
This is gonna be good.
installs it. 100 seems a lot.
Well, this is going to be exciting.
Oh, Banana Guard has like a little helicopter thing. Don't mind me, I'm just a banana. Don't mind me. I give you the K. You get it? You get it? I give you the K. Ah! Oh, I'm not. I hope she gets that. I think she'll get it. I'm just saying that. It seems like a lot. I got some chirpy chirps. I'm guessing that's Cell posting. Oh, I can ride Velma? Uh-huh. On a midnight train to Georgia. Georgia.
See that, princess?
Georgia. I can't have my mods saying stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? We represent a supremely wholesome and uptight community. Like back in the day, when like Napster and LimeWire was happening and people were illegally downloading music, every time that I heard like this song had been illegally downloaded X amount of times, I would go buy that many copies of the album just to offset it because I felt so bad. I know, right? I wanted to make sure the artist got paid. Little did I know that the record labels controlled all the masters and it was disproportional and I should have, you know, but I, you know, it's the thought that counts, they say. Who made MJ rich? No, this was a little bit after MJ.
Ooh, there's something
Well,
wrong with
he's
that
still
door.
technically alive then.
Dodge this.
I don't. When did he die? Like 2006-ish? 2009?
Yeah, dude, let's do it.
Yeah, dude, let's do it. 2009? Wow. Wow, this playlist has like, this is timeless bangers, so this probably has like 60-ish songs in it. But it's on shuffle. And for this song to be the next one to come up, that's trippy, dude. For the VOD watchers, Billie Jean just came on. I can sing it for you, VOD enjoyers. No, I'm just kidding. Oh no!
I will destroy that molten mutt.
Ooh. Mature Arya. Hey, Sel, have you seen Game of Thrones?
Giddy up. Yo.
Eat! Whoa! Whoa! Oh my gosh. I'm trying to do the down attacks because I have a daily to do it, but these dudes are annoying. Dude. Okay, let's just beat him. I'm just gonna do it.
Yo.
Have I?
Yeah, dude, let's do it.
Dodge this.
What'd you think of it? I'm a young Arya Stark right now. She's the only Game of Thrones character in the game right now, as of now. Oh! I've seen a couple clips, and they're really the kinds that are like so well shared. I see them every few months. I've never seen Adventure. Let me start with. I've never seen Adventure Time, but I have seen some clips several times because they just come up every few months because they're that shared, and it seems hilarious. But I've never watched it, and I'm playing the two cats from Adventure Time right now.
Yeah, dude, let's do it.
Well, they're bots, but you get it. Dude, how is Finn or Jake not dead? Also, it's funny that the like amorphous creature is named Jake and the human is Finn, not the other way around.
Or just really lucky.
Oh, I'm in his belly. Love my Khaleesi, but it was whoa. Have you really not, Alan? I thought you told me you have. I know Jack says he has. Yeah.
Another victory for House Stark.
Yeah, there's a lot to say about that show. Obviously, first 5-ish seasons are as good as television's ever been. Instantly made it even though the books had been out for 17-ish years at that point, it makes it an overnight global phenomenon. And I think we all know that they rushed the ending. The freaking writers were going to go do Star Wars. HBO even was going to give them more time. They freaking rushed it. And as someone who read the books, it's also like, yeah, but George R. R. Martin still hasn't wrote Winds of Winter. So, you know, they had to move on. Oh, you were trying to be a hipster? You open once? Dude, they're so good. The third book, A Storm of Swords. Keep in mind, Lord of the Rings is my favorite franchise, bar none. Love it. But my favorite book ever, I need to hit down specials, actually. My favorite single book, other than Hatchet and Y2K9, Google it, Y2K9. Yep, do it. Is Storm of Swords. Such a good book, which is again the third one in the series. There's 5. All right, I think I'm done with some. Let's see, hit down specials. I really don't want to obsess over that for 11 more. Oh. Do. What is even this? Is this like Joker juice? Oh yeah, that's how you fill up this. We're off meta here. I got you. Yeah, that was a weird time. People really did have to. You had to like curate your friends list. Some people had to be the coolest kid in school that shouted from the rooftops about it, and like as y'all probably seen with me, there's ways that you can still kind of talk about it, but not. You can just say like, "Man, I love," instead of saying like, "Oh, I'm so glad that person came around to reason," or something like that. You can be like, "I really enjoyed the arc they had him go on," for. And some people were not like that with Game of Thrones a decade ago, for sure. What was funny is I even had people ask me to spoil stuff that I knew in the book, in particular with John. Um, uh, how do I word this to Adlin? So John's one of the main characters, as you probably know, and there are 2 dynamics with his character. One involves a prophecy, not too dissimilar to what you see with Paul Atreides and Dune, or um, Anakin in Star Wars in a way, right? So one was about a prophecy and if he was that or not, and then the other one was about his status after something happened, right? And it would literally like I would, especially because I think one period they had to almost delay it. So instead of like one season ended in the fall of a certain year, I think it actually took a year and a half for it to come back. And as people were itching, I literally had people like, dude, I don't care if you know what this answer is because you read the book. Please tell us and or tell it depending on the scenario. And I wouldn't do it. I'd be like, man, well, first I would often say sometimes. Well, I would always go like, they've already changed things. So I would start by saying, whatever I even told you, if I even told you anything, it might not even come to fruition. So what's the point? And they'll be like, man, shut up, just tell me. And then I wouldn't tell them. Anywho, House of Dragons though to that is super good. I think even before it aired, once we knew that the dudes who did the show, who kind of bailed out, wanted to do Star Wars stuff, didn't even get to do Star Wars stuff because of the way the irony, right? That they rushed Game of Thrones because they want to go do a Star Wars project. But then ultimately they don't get to do the Star Wars project because them rushing Game of Thrones ended like it soured people's opinion of them so rapidly that then it was almost like you step away from them. That the irony of that. But yeah, once we knew that like the team that was going to be involved with House of Dragons behind the scenes, not even the actors. And then I think once that first trailer came out, there was a certain like, okay, this feels right, right? Like this feels good. And then by halfway through the first episode of House of Dragons, I think most people are like, this is okay. This is Game of Thrones. It's the political intrigue. It's the socio-political dynamics. You're like, this I fucks with a little bit of spicy romance.
Make this quick. What is it? Are we training or just having a chat?
He asked if I watched Fast and Furious 8 at the time. I said yes. Even then, he tried to spoil me still. Is the biggest spoiler ever. So, especially, yeah. Some people just can't, like, it's just about being nuanced, There's ways to talk about it and still, like, talk about it. So, boom. But not like, oh my god, so and so was the mole the whole time. They were the ones who were the rats. Do I can just hop on tomorrow for these. I feel like I need to hit that though. That's 1,000, just in case that goes away tomorrow. Try to hit that. Do a little one-on-one. Hopefully the laggy is better. I'm gonna switch to Starfield, but not yet. I see you're already ready to mod it. In a meeting. He doesn't even have perks on. What's happening here? Oh, there they are. Take on me.
Oh, this is gonna be good!
My father didn't back down. Neither will I.
All the multiverse shall fall beneath the heel of I, Mojo Jojo.
The one cool thing about playing PvP late this session is I'm playing more maps. When you're doing PvEs, like the same, in those rifts at least, it's like the same 3 maps. I'm getting effed up. This Steven dude, he has a freaking Gumby clone? I don't know. I got a Martian Manhunter. What is happening?
Engage.
Dude, I'm getting owned. Absolutely bodied.
I do hope you're ready.
I don't know. This shield. I have to hurdle it.
You can tell they're bombs by their cute little fuses.
I need to remember that there is something to do with that bar underneath my name.
What can you say to the many-faced god?
Mojo Jojo, summon the power of Anubis.
Wait, is this Powerpuff Girls? He just said Mojo Jojo. Mojo Jojo? Mojo Jojo. That's the Powerpuff Girls thing, right? I know. I like how I went 1v1, but I'm playing against somebody who has a freaking... whatever you want to call it. The thing with the stuff. What are they called? Not the Michelin Man, but the thing from Ghostbusters. The Marshmallow Man.
Gentle pulling.
That's all, folks. Oh, and that's gonna be super dope when we can get my girl Buttercup in the game. No, I just dashed myself off the ledge. I think he's going to follow me.
Each lesson makes us better.
I accidentally, and I talked about that when I was playing this the other day, I still need to get better with my dagger throw, because A, sometimes I don't even activate it when I try to, and B, I can accidentally throw it when I miss. I gotta remember to not dash towards it. Oh, dude, what is going on? Marshmallow Man, get out of here. Bro. Dude, I'm getting fully. Oh, what a save from your boy. And I flipped the script! Oh, I thought I just finished him off. I think I did, though.
Surprises for you.
Give me those.
Don't worry, I got you.
How is the bombs not like the freaking hammer and smash?
Unleashing the Anubis head.
Dude, I'm Daria.
Just try
Oh, I'm a
and do
Rhine
that
dog.
again.
I don't know how to. What am I doing? I'm a Rhine dog. Help me. Oh, I can hit that thing? I wonder what that does.
This is horribly disorienting.
Oh, get bombed.
Dodge this.
Sex bomb.
And the saucer repair bill.
You know, I've been streaming in some capacity or another since like essentially 2016, and I have only twice in my entire time actually like advertised my stream in this.
Not this time.
I'm not entirely sure what killed me. He didn't even he wasn't even on the board. Stay puffed Marshmallow Man. What was I gonna say? I've only twice, maybe 3 times advertised on something like Facebook, Twitter, anything like that. Hell, it wasn't until recently where I even started to do the Discord thing. And that was thankfully y'all got me to start doing that. Oh, he has like a little pink laser thing. I see now. Now that I know how to deal with this puff marshmallow, I'm not. Oh, I'm in a bubble. I'm in it. Get me out. Get me out. Help me. Dude, Steven Universe is nuts. He's got a shield that he can platform with. He has huge attacks. He makes a little marshmallow buddy. He has a laser beam that can be a remote detonation thing.
I've got you.
Stay on his ass.
Try and do that again.
He's got freaking Captain America shields. Oh, that could have been... No, that was almost a nasty finish right there. A freaking parkour finish. Oh, I jumped and helped him. That's a cool freaking knockout. It's the dude,
This isn't the end.
the freaking prospector guy. He also makes like pumpkins. James and the Giant Peach. What was that?
Just like the gems taught me.
The gems. Wait, that Marshmallow Man just also saved him from going off the map. I don't know if you noticed that. Very cheese. Oh, get flanked, son. Get flanked. Get flanked. Get flanked. Wait, his little marshmallow guy doesn't go away when he dies either? That's trippy. I'm going ham now. Oh. No, no. He's got a bubble. Double bubble trouble.
Can't break this.
Oh, what a flank. Did you just see that? I did the jump, dash, did my little barrel roll thing, and went under his laser punch. Get punched.
A useless effort.
Oh, what a save. Oh, one thing I love about Arya is, so historically when I played Super Smash, I've never been that good at the recoveries, the like double dash, you know. And I don't think I'm good on this game with it, but with her, I am. I saw him fart a pumpkin. Yeah, that's what I thought too, dude. Pumpkin farting. Can't be having that.
Oh, this is gonna be good!
Tales of this will be told across Westeros.
All right, best of 3. Ooh, he's in it. Oh, we're in Jimmy Neutron or something? This just lagged like crazy. What the hell? That was a whole ass hiccup. What are we in? Is this Dexter's Laboratory? It is Dexter's Laboratory. There's a Dee Dee at the bottom left.
I'm unbreakable.
Oh, I can't wait for Dexter to join the game.
I've got you.
Him and Rick. Oh, even if they don't synergize. Oh, his shield just kind of hurt him there. Even if they don't synergize, I would want to play or Dexter and Rick. From Rick and Morty. Oh, that's cool. We can surf his shield. No, don't. I just baited him into that. Just kidding. Ah. No, he's doing really well right now. Oh, I just hit his beach ball into him. The beach ball, dude, that's some Majin Buu shit. Did you just see that? His beach ball became his little plaything. You know what I meant. Your boy's dodges sometimes are built. Oh, and then I hit the double down attack. What? I mean, that was inevitable at 130 some damage. But I stayed alive really well. This feels like one of those maps that works really well for Steven Universe. I don't know. I just like something about the big guy is making it tough for me to go from platform to platform as fluidly as I would like, which is kind of cool. I like that dynamic. When
This isn't the end for me.
Nope, nope, nope. That's not how this is gonna go.
yeah, the freaking beach ball becomes the marshmallow. That is some Majin Buu. Oh, I'm screwing as fuck. Oh, money. Get out of here. Dude, he has a great recoverability too. Between the jumps, his shields, the double jump. I tied that up quickly and I'm only on 48 damage.
Wow, that one kind of hurt.
No, that's shield surfing. Oh, he just went. Okay, that was a huge sequence. We don't like that. He's outscored me 40 something to 4. No, no. Oh, I almost just choked that. No, I almost just freaking dagger dashed off of it. Get out of here.
Need a shield?
How does he get that hit? I'm super confused there. Okay, if you go back on the left, I'm down attacking. He's below me. He down attacks, and he might be done. Okay. Dexter is in the lab streaming. What does that mean? Like he's in like. Wait. I think you just too big brain me. I know we were talking about Dexter's laboratory.
Oh, this is gonna be good!
My father didn't back down.
Yeah, that one
Neither will I.
might have been a little too many layers deep. Because I thought you were saying like Dexter's now streaming and he's like cooking a deck. But then I was like, what? Yeah, anyways. This guy's good. This is a much more open map. I still don't understand how he got credit for that attack. I maybe shouldn't have chased him off the ledge like that, to be honest. So he has an up attack. Okay, I see it now. That's fair. That's fair. That means that was probably legit. Although I was still in the middle of my down, kind of crap that his got priority, but you know.
What do we select them when first go?
Dude.
Come on, Steven. The gems taught you better than that.
Dude, his shield. Get out of here, Steve Rogers. I will say this. Here's one thing I think that might balance, so quote unquote, Steven out. I don't know if he's even OP or whatnot, but you know, there are certain like perks or something. I think they're called gems that you can get. Okay, and they might be like you get a certain buff after a KO.
Our stories aren't over yet.
And I think, given how there's a ring out animation for when you knock out his little bubble butt buddy, that might count as a knockout in that sense. Obviously not for the score, but it could count for a buff proc.
It's time for Steven.
Dude, pull. 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 Pull.
Like the wind.
Dude, 4 straight times my dodge would not work. So, okay, 7 out of the last 9 times. Dude, his hitbox is absurd. Literally every dodge, almost every dodge, all but 3 out of like 10 wouldn't work. All right, you got me, dude. You got me, my friend. Dude, Steven Universe is so good, man. It's his range, the attacks, that up thing, the shield, the bubble butt friend. And somehow in that whole sequence, I only hit 1 down special. I need to change that badge. I don't even know what the power within is. Oh, I do like how those badges seemingly upgrade. Notice how there's like 2 stars on one of them? I wonder if it starts with like badge. And then when you hit a certain threshold, 1 star. Next threshold, 2 stars, 3 stars, etc. Dude, that was a really frustrating sequence in terms of her dodge. And her dodge is one of the more consistent things usually. And she has a couple different ones, and like none of them were working for your boy. One of the things is when I'm not on it, she is obviously really hard to play. I say obviously because if you look at like her play difficulty, it'll say hard. You know, some are like recommended, some are medium. Hers is hard. Dude, he's got massive hitboxes too. Some of these characters, it feels like you can't do anything to. Their hitboxes are massive. And even when you were like, okay, you should be able to dodge underneath them. Oh. And most characters have great, what's it called? Oh, I just dominated him there. A lot of characters have some kind of recoverability, so even like Jason can double jump and get to safety. Oh, the axe. The bed, that's all he's got. Okay, if he's gonna spam the bed, I'm gonna spam the Palpatine. How about that, bud? That was a cool move. Dude, okay, that was a sick combo. Although every time he attacks me, I feel like the game just glitches. Dude, see, it's like hitchy as shit. Okay, it's not when he attacks, it's when he does this little shadow thing. I love that move. The way that she slides on her knees there is so fire. You see that? Hitchy as doo-doo. Okay, one thing I need to get better at is when you are playing these characters, it's all about dodging their initial attack, which I think maybe breaks their stagger or yours, you know? And then you can get into your little bag. That is so lame. He had like 40 more damage than I did. But he doesn't get instant KO'd. I do though. Let that be known. See, when the dodge works, it's so fire. And she also gets buff. She gets buff from it, if I'm not mistaken. Dude, range, insane. Insane. He's, dude, insane. Like, unless I can get underneath him with the little sliding dash thing, it becomes really hard. Oh, this is so close. What a match this has been. Dude, the bed. Oh, I thought I just lost on the fucking bed. Which would be like a nice finishing move in that sense. Because it's like, ha, put your ass to sleep, son. Uh-oh. No. 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 Dude, that dash is... his little shadow move is nutty. It not only helps with like traversal, look at that, but it also makes you impervious to like a finishing move on the outside of. What a comeback. I didn't realize I was gonna have to get this sweaty on Multiversus. Got yourself some popcorn? Hell yeah.
Thank you for this fight.
We're on the final stretch.
Rematch. Let's go.
That was a good match.
Toasty.
All right, I need to win one more match. Just to switch it up. I love Arya, but yeah, I kind of want to save my currency for like Dexter. Then again, I really want to play as. I do have the in-game currency, that little fighter coins. One thing that they don't let you do, which I think is kind of silly, is you can't. So there's a game mode where it's like, where's it at? The lab, training, right? It does not let you use characters that you haven't unlocked, which is kind of stupid because like currency's kind of limited. You have to unlock them, but you don't let people try them out first. I guess here's the logic. Maybe it's like, oh, you're supposed to wait until they're one of the free ones on rotation for that week. But if you're only going to give us 3 a week, waiting like it could be a month before Rick is available as the free guy, you know? I do want Rick. I mean, it's Rick, right? It's Rick. It's Rick though, you know? But like there's also Joker. Long story short, I wish you can try him out in the lobby. Ooh, you can at least see their move list. That's still not the same, man. I don't know. I'm not a fighting game expert. It doesn't do anything for me. Slides forward with a plasma wall. That does sound cool. We're gonna get Rick. We're getting Rick. That's funny. Watch him be the free one in 2 days.
Let's go. In and out.
Wubba lubba dub dub. That's great. Let's do it. I've never played with him before. Let me actually go into one of these. And one of these. And one of these. Yeah, that one would take the cake. And I don't know if they actually tell us like in advance what's going to be the free ones. Like say Second Dinner does with series drops, but it would be like the equivalent of getting a card and then a series drop. I keep forgetting. See this badge in the middle? The power inside? 0. So until I know how to even do that, I probably should take the badge off because there's no point in showing the stat.
Hope you have great health insurance.
Like, that's the only stat form in the game is those little badges. You can choose 3 to have equipped at a time. Okay, he is so sort of fun at first. All right, forward X. Ooh, we can do like a little shield wall. Love that. Oh, you can hold the pistol. Oh, the little rocket boots. A rocket? Okay, Rick is kind of fun. I definitely don't feel like I wasted my money on it though. That's one good feeling. Oh, he just belly bumped him. What did I just do? Okay, I meant to shoot my laser pistol at him, and I think I just teleported through space and time way accidentally too far. like how he has an old-fashioned kick too. I don't really know how to use the portals yet, but we're gonna figure it out eventually. Oh, I got a whip. I got a laser whip. Show me what you got. You don't have to do it, Adeline. I'm gonna do it here in a second. Please.
Not bad if I do say so myself.
Dude, he's actually really freaking good. Like, I feel like. Then again, I don't know.
All right, short mission, good mission.
Bring out an enemy with a projectile? Yes, please. Oh, man, you're the best. Dog, give me your fighter ID. Let me buy you the gold pass. Okay, you can call yourself quality of life Creed because I'm always suggesting the good quality of life things. One thing that this game does, I was talking about the badges, right? And you choose your banner, okay? You choose your icon, the ring outs. I like how you can equip it for your account overall, but it would also be cool if you can like make pre-builds, right? Like when I use Arya, for example, I might want a different background, right? When I'm using Arya versus Joker. So instead of having to manually change it every time, I feel like it'd be much cooler, much cooler if you can go into Arya, you can set this is what I want her loadout to be. You can still have an overall one, and that would just apply to any character that you haven't like assigned it for. But think about it like in Snap, where you're picking the avatar and the deck back, the card back and stuff like that for each deck. So anyways, because like when I switch to Rick and Morty, I don't really care about my Arya badge. I do think, see how okay, it doesn't tell you the wins even here. That's kind of lame. That's another thing they need to add. So like if I have 48 wins with Arya, it should show that right there. All right, let's go total wins, assists. So this is the only way to see stats as of now, really, for the for a particular character. Because again, look at what is that? What are those stats? Those aren't even stats. Oh, I'm getting some Gleamium. They still never gave me my Gleamium for the Twitch drops. I'm being scammed. Alright, sorry. Let's get to it. Let's do this. We're going to go total win. Let's go. Total wins. Ring outs. Alright, let's try them in a 1v1 PvP. Couldn't find anything. Nope. Shake it, sell. That's an emote and a half. What the hell? Austin Twerk. I wonder what Matchy's been up to.
Oh, this is gonna be good!
So I do think they have the stars. I didn't look at them quick enough, but if you looked at, we'll look at it next match. But at the bottom, the badges, one of them had 3 stars, but I only had like 220. So I think he just lagged a little bit. Okay. I tried to like spare him and wait for him to get playing, and he immediately came out the gate. Everyone's just using Jason. Oh, that's pretty dope. No. Oh, I love Rick's animations. When he's hit, he's like, bleh, bleh, bleh.
Later, suckers.
Oh, that was an effective use of the portal. Oh, I almost just Indiana Jones them. Okay, once I actually can know exactly what each thing does better, I'm gonna be so good with Rick right now. There's a lot of little gadgets he has. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna accidentally kill myself with the portal sometimes, though. That's for damn sure. Okay, the holding X is a little bit too long of a wind-up for future reference. That's actually probably a little bit of the problem with Rick in general. Several of his attacks seem like they have big wind-ups. They do damage, great range, a lot of use it like functionality, but pretty big wind-ups. Ooh, laser pistol. Laser pistol. Oh, I'm whipping him. No. Okay, and definitely how long you hold it determines how far the portals are. Can I reuse it? Doesn't look like it. Oh, what did I just drop? Dude, notice Rick's face. It's so good. He'll...
Alright, here's the plan.
Oh, we're lasers. It's funny that Jason's being the much more like vertical one. Oh, I just hit him with the okie doke, but it doesn't matter. Oh, dude, those are some sick dodges. Uh-oh. Dude, Jason is so... I mean, the fact that he's kind of like Superman in the fact that he can survive to a higher number count before he's like insta-KO'd. I think they call that super armor. And then, of course, his range is filthy. It's no surprise that a free-to-play game is going to have their Battle Pass character be really good. And I say that as somebody who owns the character, because I got the Battle Pass for free for people who got the Battle Pass in the open beta. Get this one for free. Just the first one. Dude, being able to flank them like that is so fun, especially when I get really good at it. Okay. Jason! Oh, I baited him in that one. Ja-baited. Okay, that was a sick combo. I need to do that more. Dude, okay, Rick has some really cool flanking options, though. There's no doubt. Oh. Oh, rocket juice! Give me the proof! That was a great match. They're using Jason because of the marshmallow farting guy. Probably. It's like using Leech to counter Hella.
Okay! Short mission, good mission.
This dude's name is... It took me a second, by the way. His name... It's Senpai Lover. Appreciate it. Nice little comeback there. Okay, you see my badges at the bottom? See how the stars... Okay, it won't let me go look at my badge. Anyways, I think they'll get more when you hit certain thresholds, which is cool. I love when games do that. They have dynamic badges. 25 minutes left.
Oh, this is gonna be good!
I feel like there was a sporting event tonight. Well, the NHL playoffs, but can't wait for the Champions League tomorrow. I can't believe I forgot about it initially. Yo, you know, I saw a metric today. One of my last little bits of work I had to do, and it was about the most, like, basically the most consumed football club in the world, right? So across all social media, live matches, the pre-match stuff, right? All of the videos, okay? And it was You guessed it, your boys squad. And we weren't even in the Champions League this year. That says a lot. I like how we just had a standoff there. Like, oh. No, the wind up. The wind up. Sometimes I do that little, I don't know what you would call it. Force field belly bump. That's a good starter. That. I do that when I don't mean to. And it's got way too long of a wind up and it's really frustrating. See,
well, that's cool.
It's extra frustrating when I hit him with a nasty juke. I hit him with a nasty juke. Also notice how if he's at 136, I hit him with a nasty juke and then I can't actually follow it up because I accidentally do the... He's at 157, bro. This character is such a tank. And that's not even an insta-kill. Dude, that's not either. Dude. Broken. Broken. I had to do 190-ish. I get insta-KO'd on like 118. I do know that there is a difference between like what are called super attacks, for example, I think. And obviously super...
Gravity's for chumps.
Oh, I almost just... Oh, no. Oh, no. What a save. Kind of. No, no. Dude, see what I mean about Jason's reach? Dude, I'm halfway down the wall. Oh, I didn't know there was a Mr. Meeseeks. I think he just charges aimlessly. There's so much about his kit that I have no idea. I accidentally do the portal when I don't mean to. I accidentally just... I like how Mr. Meeseeks would just charge. Oh, I love that. Dude, Jason's reach is absurd. The things he the fact that he actually damaged me even though I was in my little rocket sled. I'm just gonna whip you. No! I will say the one thing that does kind of balance him out a bit is how his attacks are slow on the slow part. So like once you get started into it, it's really easy to like flank him. Like once you, if you're the Jason person and you start your attacks. By the way, I just got insta-KO'd on less damage than he's on currently, by the way. Again. I mean, Jason essentially gets an extra like half of a life before he gets insta-KO'd. I'm in my rocket boots. Doesn't matter. Dude, it's insane. It's insane. I'm in the middle, right there. I'm in the middle of doing the portal jump. He hits me out of it. I do think that, again, it's no surprise that the Battle Pass character is incredibly good in a free-to-play game, but this is a bit too much on the nose. The Klopp season, the last season's effect. That's a good point. Yeah, I will. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Dortmund and Madrid. I think most neutrals obviously want Dortmund to win. Dude, he is just huge. I need to get into the lab with him. Okay, moves. Hold the button and the X, he slides. Okay, neutral. Fires a weak laser. At full charge, the shot moves slowly but deals knockback. If you just push, you like augments? Rick combos with plasma sword slashes and a kick, ending with a rocket projectile from his arm cannon that he can charge. Personal space. That's a great reference. Rule number 1, personal space. Rule number 2, get out of my space. Rule number 3, this is my space. What are you doing here? Rick charges a blast from his belt force field. Laser whip. I know that one. That was up X. Shove it way up there. Talking about the mega seeds. Rick charges and shoves the mega seed upward. Hitting allies with the mega seed will grant them an educated buff. Enemies receive a silence debuff. On cooldown, Rick instead pokes up. Down, yeah, fart bomb. Rick throws a fart bomb in front of him, hitting enemies upward. Collectrical damage. Rick sends a blast downward with his rocket boots, dealing an ignite debuff. Those are all in the air, okay. Specials, neutral, Meeseek. Summons a Meeseek that runs forward. Press up input after summoning the Meeseek to have him uppercut instead. Down will make him ready a golf club swing. Golf club Meeseeks will swing when an enemy gets knocked back near him. If a projectile gets close to golf club Meeseeks, he reflects it. Meeseeks up here. Rick summons a Meeseeks to help keep him in the air. Have you seen Rick and Morty, by the way? Oh, you know I still use MySpace. And no, you can't be in my top 8. The Meeseeks will flap a few times before disappearing. Portal theory. Alright. I don't remember what the specials are. That's how bad I am. Like, okay, what was that? What did I just shoot? That was down Y. Okay. Polymorphic ray fires a projectile that detonates after short duration. Allies receive a buff that increases their size, damage dealt, and the size of their projectiles. So that's another thing. Rick being a mage, he might be much better in 2v2 than 1v1s. That could also be a dynamic of why that Jason falls so OP. Enemies receive the debuff that turns them into a tiny rain dog. That's what I got hit with earlier. Polymorphed enemies are unable to attack and receive, okay. Up Y. Aims and summons a portal. Then teleports to that portal's location while leaving a second portal behind. Allied, so here's another thing with allies. Their projectiles can teleport between portals. Input twice. Oh my god, imagine a team gets, like a tag team on this game, pros get really good at their Rick aiding, I don't know, who's got a good projectile? Probably like Joker or Bugs Bunny. Input twice in quick succession to create one large portal that a single fighter can teleport through before it shrinks and becomes restricted to a new portal. Allies can press dodge to teleport through it. Enemies will get teleported if they're knocked back. Oh, okay. Yo, so that, okay, imagine you get so good that you can make the 2 portals, one off of the map, and then you chain your knockback, which, what do I have? Okay, if I fully charge my pistol, make the portals fully charged pistol, I can knock them through the portal out of bounds. That'd be cool. Alright, let's try to make a golf club Meeseeks.
Mr. Meeseeks!
Oh, this is wicked. Okay, that's what that little bar is. Nice, at the bottom. Okay, so if I... No, hold on. Nope, that's not what I meant. Okay, maybe it's only the single one. I think it's only the single portal I can maybe knock him through. Alright, up X is whip. You can charge it. Oh, alright, you want to hit allies with this. For the most part, the Mega Seed. Down is a rocket. Okay. Oh, fart bomb. Stinky fart. Oh, okay, so you can use that to chain them. Oh, now we're cooking. I fart, and then I whip. I whip, and then I nay-nay, and then I fart, and then I spray. I don't use social media except for Instagram. That should be up to date. No, you haven't watched Rick and Morty? Very funny. Okay, if you just boom, forward X, you hold it. So I want to get much more consistent at doing the quick that, because it has such a shorter charge up, which is really important when you're fighting freaking Jason. Okay, so Rick has 5 escapability things. He has the double jump that everyone has. He has the double jump, a double B dash, and then his up Y.
Up and away!
What's cool is you can do the up Y from on the ground too. Fart bubble. Boom. Oh, once you get it queued up. Ah, that's good to know. Okay. I still need to figure out how to freaking only make one. Was that a burp? I think he probably burped at one point, and the fart definitely made a little sneaky, a little poot. A little pooty poot. Alright. Oh, okay. What is this? We need to do this more. That's the other yellow thing. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. Alright, let's try one more fighter and then we're gonna move on. See how they're locked? It would be so cool if you can use them beforehand. Alright, let me make sure I know this. X. Oh, okay. That's how you do the, like, make myself in, and then you just press Y. Okay. So, up Y, up X. You can charge it. Okay. Up Y. Down X, we know that one. While on the ground is a nice dodge and attack. Like, look at that. You don't, that doesn't even consume your dash. Okay, we want to, when we're near him, that's when you hold Y, and then you can hit Y, boom. Oh, he gets smoked. Oh, that's right. I think you make a pie automatically every time you KO someone. I gotta incorporate, especially when I'm playing Jason, we do that dash on top of the B. Alright, last thing I need to look up is knife thrower. Boom Y. Throws a knife projectile that can attach to fighters. Press the input again, and Arya dashes to the knife location, hitting enemies as she dashes. On cooldown, she does a spinning stab forward that breaks armor. That's when you do the Palpatine dash. Blade Sharpener. Arya dashes to a nearby ally and grants them both turn attack. Turn attack causes the next melee attack to break armor and flip the enemy to face away from Arya or her ally. That's pretty sick. Passives. Backstab. Arya and her ally deal increased damage with melee attacks if they hit the enemies in the back, which is why making them turn around is even doper. Her and her ally briefly gain turn attack whenever Arya neutral dodges an attack on the ground, which I need to remember that because most of my dodges, I'm actually pointing in one of the directions. When Arya rings out an enemy, she spawns a pie that will both heal and deal slow to enemies. I need to remember it heals me as well. When Arya's ally is rung out, Arya is enraged and will apply maximum stacks of weakened on her next melee attack. All right, so a couple things. When Arya is much better 2v2, but she's good 1v1. When my teammate is wrung out, I need to remember I can't miss my next melee. Down Y will make them turn around. When I'm in the air, okay. So I like how she goes, like, finds the person. It's like a slightly different animation. When she's on the ground, if you go up X, it's like a uppercut. That's more like a double slash. Okay, so see how he turned around? Let me... It's on cooldown. Alright, anyways, that's good enough for now. Let me get out of here. Get me out of here. Shaggy. Yeah, that wasn't my best. That was not my best. Did I get that daily done of winning the PvPs? I did. All of these matches, and I still only hit 2 down specials, apparently. Play as a bruiser. We have more time for that. We have time for that. Alright, cool. Ooh. I think it's going to be one of those, once you get max on the battle pass, like this would be essentially Marvel Snap's season caches, right? Pure bonus. Freebies. La 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 la. In this challenge, every time you level up a fighter, you get rep. 5 reps get you a set with some sweet rewards to go with it. There are 3 sets to earn, each with better goodies than the last. Ooh, okay, that only goes to June 6th. I'm going to play another match or 2 and try to level up other characters. I like that. That's a cool little incentive. I'm going to try a 2v2, though, with Rick. Now that I know he's got a little bit, you know, of a buffing aspect to him. Hubba the Hut. Hubba hubba. Also, I haven't adjusted his perks at all, which probably should have been done by now. Oh, we got double Rick. This isn't great. How did that happen? And another Jason enjoyer.
Oh, this is gonna be good!
Murderers.
Oh, the multiverse
Uh-oh.
fall beneath the heel of I. Mojo Jojo.
Freaking laggy again.
Alright,
Itchy.
that's it. I'm out of here.
Dude, we got portals everywhere. Oh my god, Jason.
You can tell their bombs by their cute little fuses.
Hopefully, the one thing with 2v2s and Jason is he's so big, his teammate's going to kind of get lost in the sauce and not really pay attention to what's happening, not know who's hitting.
I've always been told I have a magnetic personality.
Little hitchy. Uh-oh. Freaking Jerry on the side of the map baiting you, boy. What was that? I thought he was like loot I can go grab. Instead, he attacked me. That's the last thing we need is these 2 guys working together.
By the power of a Nubio crystal.
I mean, just look at Jason. 148. I just triple comboed him. Finally. And then one swing of that, and he knocked both of us out at 115, or I was at 115. So after his hit, probably like 120. Oh, I think I just farted on one successfully.
Earth has so many flashing lights.
Get that parkour!
Hit that parkour. Dude, his range is just stupid. He didn't even have to jump that far off the map. And he swing, and it just thoroughly, I didn't even get a chance. It was one of those where I didn't actually get insta-KO'd, but equally, I didn't have a chance to parkour because he hit me so low, like on the map's like edge, that I just, I died. It was instant. He's so good, dude.
Wow! Who are you going to pick?
I need to level up characters. I'm gonna play with him at least a game or two. I also keep forgetting to set perks for these guys.
Oh, this is gonna be good!
Okay, right there, his LeBron badge had 1 star, but he only had 1 win. So maybe my theory is not right, because I feel like you would need more than 1 to reach like a star. Wow, you can keep holding the freaking axe. I knew you could make the bed. Wait, the shadow dodge? Dude, that thing is absurd. It not only helps with traversal, as we talked about, it not only makes you impervious to an attack, so somebody has a much harder time, like, pouncing you on the outside, but it also does damage, apparently. I'm getting fucked up. I also, so here's, and I highly doubt it, but like, okay, so let's say I win several games with Arya, right? We're cooking, things are going well, but then I use a different character that I'm not good with. How does the matchmaking work, you know? Does it matchmake me on my overall account skill and, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what it's based on? Or does it factor in my skill with the character that I have locked in at all? Because I feel like that should be relevant. Of course, I'm saying that as somebody who doesn't main anything in any game. So it probably is a bigger deal to me than it is to other people. Who will only play 1 or 2 characters, so their matchmaking for that character will be barely close to what their matchmaking would be for their account.
That's red match point!
How did I get knocked out? What? I hit him with my machete.
You're about to get thrown into the sun for that one.
Dude, the spin move. When Hunter was here earlier, you might remember I talked about, he mentioned Velma being really strong in the beta, which he was, and then the other one I mentioned was either Jake or Finn. I think it's this cat, whoever this dude is. I thought that was going to KO me on 100. I thought I...
Oh, man. This time.
Yeah, boy!
Yeah, boy. Too good for me, man. Too good for me. He felt like somebody who played... Oh, ding, ding, ding. Also on the Subathon. Yep. She's over. It really became a follow-a-thon, but I'll take it. Like I said, I got more follows in like one stream than I had in the past several combined. Damn. I did, yeah. I'm not trying to diminish that. I really appreciated that from Hunter. I just meant like, I almost got as many minutes added, maybe more. I don't know, from follows than I did the other stuff. And again, it wasn't like me being down. It was more highlighting how cool it was that I got so many follows in one stream. Yep, absolutely. Why does this take so long to load? This is like in Snap when they're trying to give you the 50 credits from the tracker. It's like, you know what you're giving me. What are you thinking about? Yo, Sal. Thank you for the sub. The subathon just ended. But that makes you even more of a real one for gifting it after. Whoa. Okay. Since you asked so nicely. I gotta go get it again. Hold on. How do I even... Oh, man. We're knee deep. See, a couple more ideas. One, what is this sorting? Look at these icons. What's the sorting going on here? It's not sorted by rarity because you got rare, uncommon, epic. It's not alphabetical. It's not based on what franchise they're from. Like, come on. How are we in 2024 and basic like menu stuff like that can still look so janky? Y'all feel me? She did it after the timer ran out to get more attention, right, Sal? When Squad Busters stream. Honestly, so what? Well, I don't even know the math of it all, but now? Question mark. How big of a download is it? I'm not doing this again though. If it ends, it ends. I don't care if. Well, it's not gonna happen. I'm not even gonna say it. Hot. Look at that. Time's up. Too late. Not sponsored by Cell, of course. Hold on. I like how you go win Squad Busters stream. Squad Busters stream win. Streamer. Play game. What? Hold on, you just broke my brain. So what do you do? Wait, are you telling? So hold on. Do you play all of the games that you play on stream on a mobile device, like for example a tablet, and then what you like? What's it called? Blue Point or Blue Dolphin? Blue Waffle, something. Something like that, and then Blue Stack. There it is. Is that what you use? Also, can we talk about how ugly this menu is? Why is it sorted like this? I hate it.
Prepare! Ring out!
See, again, it would be much cooler if you can select these as certain fighters. Like, while I'm playing Jason, I would like the Jason badge instead of the Arya badge, for example. Blue Waffle, yes, my favorite. And Mirror to PC. I used BlueStacks before, though. The belly button. What? Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. Where was it? Oh, yeah. There it is. Mirror to PC. What do you mean? Were you like is that the same thing as like air casting it, I think is what they call it on iPhones or Apple products? Probably not.
Choose your
But who cares? Who cares? Yo, why is this freaking Wonder Woman thing so hard? Uh-huh. Alright, we need to level up some characters real quick. Yeah, I mean, is that the same as air casting, or is there a different kind of screen sharing? A third-party air server. Dude, look at Jason on the tank. Remember when I was Arya, you could barely even notice her. I didn't even realize she was... I'm not gonna lie, when I did it earlier, I didn't realize the Arya was even on the map. This is hilarious, dude. Look at him. Hey, it's a tower defense game, so look at that. Even flow, and it takes me away. Oh, don't do that to me, game. You're a mean and a cruel mistress. Please stop shooting my crystal. Please stop shooting my crystal. Oh, we're doing it. I jinxed it. I jinxed it. No. When Jason is the tower. And he's more, yeah, kind of like the turret too. He's the little funky gremlin that you set on that tile to give your turret a boost. I got that thing on me.
Victory!
I'm the best. I'm gonna gift a random sub too. I kind of want to see if it works, if it's working. Who was here earlier? Gift. That Jason that didn't have a sub. Jack had a sub. Adeline has a sub. Cell has a sub. Does Matchy have a sub? I don't think Matchy has a sub. Wait, hold on. I can't figure out how to... Oh, here we go. Is it Matchy Match and then underscore? Oh, I got it. Yep. It added it. Wow. Wow. Did he? Oh man, I missed that. I would have gifted it to him then. Keep the crystal over 90 health. Alright, maybe this won't be as hard since I'm on easy this time.
Prepare yourselves!
Rigged. Maybe I can just kill her before the freaking drones even get here. Okay, I gotta... If you do have to get, like, real good at when to let go of the axe on that move.
Longer than ever.
Damn, does he just meditate in his evil ways when you hold Y? Oh, what is that? Yeah, they're trying to get me. They're trying to make my skin break out. Alright, I think I'm gonna switch to... I've talked about leveling them up, but it takes a little longer than I actually thought. Oh, I need to set up his perks. The first time Jason or his ally are about to be wrung out, they will instead get pulled back towards the center of the map. Oh my gosh, that's... They will then... I do like the lore. It's called Resurrectionist. You know, he keeps coming back. They will then have a brief window to keep fighting before automatically being wrung out. Monstrous. Oh, that's kind of cool. You come back to life and you got like almost like a battle to the death real quick. I was going to say Starfield. Jason will move behind the nearest enemy in front of him. Unless you want me to play Snap or something in particular. Devil May Cry, whatever. Jason will move behind the nearest enemy in front of him when performing a side special. This song is an absolute timeless banger. And I guess that's why it's in this playlist, huh? Alright. That's the one we're using. We're sticking with it. Oh, I forgot I have new emotes. Okay. They all do the same one for now. So, alright. I want to make left on my D-pad the ones that are like these things. So for every character, that's going to be left on the D-pad. See, that's funny. Like, for characters, you get specific emote slots, but you don't get that with the little badges and stuff. I guess you're in the fight so often. That's their logic.
Fear cuts deeper than
So I want it
swords.
left and down. No, yeah. Left and down are going to be my little, like, stickers.
But you won't be able to say the same of me.
And then up and, okay, are going to be my actual emotes.
But you won't be able to say the same of me.
Thanks for taking a break from scrolling your phone long enough to play a little video game, asshole.
That's funny.
So, your origin is what? You fell in a vat of uselessness?
Ooh, burn. All right, Rick's portal has a longer cooldown, but allies that pass through a portal ignite enemies with their next melee attack. Allied projectiles that pass through a portal also ignite enemies. Enemies that pass through it are ignited. When Rick charges his whip attack, the final hit will knock enemies down towards Rick. Squanching pyrotechnics. Sasquatch. Wow. We can really stack Ignite if we wanted to. You know, I actually think that Rick is a decent projectile parrier. Say that a few times fast. So I'm going to rock that. He's like the only character I think I might want that on. You refresh all air abilities after ringing out an enemy. Again, that might be a really good one to have with Arya. With that little dash and the way that I can you know what I mean? I can like hit him off the thing. See, this is, I think, a much better build because Rick doesn't have a lot of melee attacks, and I had that as like my perk. Okay, my main characters have their perks set. Just leveled him up, which means another little bit of this. And this goes to May or June 20 or June 6th. Then you start getting fighter currency with 400, 500, 600. That's only a fifth of a new character though. It's not great. And Gleamian, that's 1/10. So they give you a fifth of this currency and then 1/10. Not great. Complete missions to earn a Batman variant for Wonder Woman and up to 300. Earn fighter currency and Gleamian by logging in every day. Oh yeah, these are these. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah. That's the whole reason we were trying this damn Wonder Woman thing, is to get this daily. So we're going to have to do this for sure. All right. Let's see. Win it with the detective. We don't have one. Collect 5 clues. Neutral specials. Win the match. There you go. Rick. Don't get me wrong. This detective showdown to find Stripe is all in good fun. But I also don't like to lose. We back.
Prepare yourselves.
Look, everyone, it's the multi-million-dollar man, Bruce Wayne. Yes, I know it's you, you piece of shit.
Yes, I know it's you piece of shit. First off, even if he didn't cuss, hilarious that he just says that. Like, actually hilarious to me. Secondly, it's a little bit funnier because I turned on the mature language. Oh, look at me! Mr. Meeseek was making me fly! I need to get, I think, 7 of those clues. Mr. Meeseeks. I want to fart on Batman. I'm going to fart on Batman. So good.
Don't make it weird.
Can I pick up his batarangs? Probably not good. It's probably a booby trap, huh? I really like that combo if I can start getting it off more.
Match point. Blue team.
The like up rocket, down rocket. It's like Iron Man, Sentinel. Iron Man, Sentinel. So you can usually, it looks like, have 2 Meeseeks stored up. And then the cooldown kicks in. Oh, hit him with the golf club. Oh, that was so close. That would have been... Oh, I would have loved it. I would have loved it. No, no. We just teleported to our death. Fart. Yeah. We hit him with the fart, baby. Elias time. So the only thing about making him in golf club mode, if you keep holding it, it looks like, he is susceptible then to getting murked, which isn't ideal.
Get more, dweeb.
Get more, dweeb. You got the new Legends Limited Vegito in Dragon Ball Legends. Hell yeah. Vegito, not Gogeta? Dodgy Power Crystal. What a song. Oh, nice. I leveled up with him too. So we managed to hit Joker. No. Anyway, we got 2 extra levels right quick. LL Gogeta, like, second try. Legends Limited. Is that what the LL stands for? Will always love you. Nailed it, by the way. Nailed it. Who did I just use? Rick. Level 2. So I just got about 400 of my perk currency back. You love to see that. And then now when I come back on here, I'll start getting fighter currency, which is sick. I can start, after buying Rick, I'm only down to 1100. So. Dude, these are too expensive. 20 bucks. Dude. Again, I know that Fortnite was one of the first, like, massive games that pushed the insane cosmetic price scale that we've seen in games, where you're spending, hell, recently I think League of Legends announced like a $500 skin. But also Fortnite has more recently, ooh, look, PvP Season 1. That looks like it's going to be a tournament kind of thing. Yeah, long story short, Fortnite, though, once they started to get into that lawsuit with Apple and Google or whatever, they actually were, like, scaled down their prices. Like, what used to cost $10 if you converted it is more like $8-ish, $7.50 now. Like, okay, so this one is cool because you do get the fighter, whereas this one you get the currency to buy 2 fighters. Not that I'm super trying to talk them into it. Oh, it's a ring out called Slash. Currency, Gleamium, 10 bucks. Beginner's Boost. 1 free character, essentially. Not free, but $5 you get Gleamium, a character, and the pizza slices. I might actually do that. Not in a second, though. Hell yeah. How long is the anniversary event going on for? This is a cool Joker. The Killing Joke Joker.
One minute.
Wait. So I assumed Arya was one of the starting characters because I had her when the new version of this game launched this past week. I already had her. But if she is actually sold in this bundle as one of the items, then she must not actually be one of the starting characters. I must have bought her during the open beta with like my in-game currency, and then they let me keep it. 5% off. Okay, what is 25 gleamium? Oh, I don't even want to do the math, but let's just that 25. That's like 200. That's like what $2? No, that's like 20 cents. Well, it's like 40 cents. If $5 equals 450 gleamium, 25 of that is okay, 20 would be 500, so it's 18. It's 18 times that. I can't do it. Actually, I can, but 500. Oh my god, how long have I been muted? Did you hear any of the math stuff about the 450, the $5? Basically, I was saying, I was trying to do the math, and I was like, if this is 25 gleamium, right, and you get 450 for $5, that means this is like 30-ish cents. Okay, so if that's the case, that's actually a really good value. Because keep in mind, I grew up in the era of when, like in the 2000s, late 2000s, when games would have cosmetics, when games would have DLC, you would often spend like how you might spend $5, but that bundle would include like 20 cosmetics, maybe a new horse, and like your Elder Scrolls Oblivion. You know what I mean? Like if something was $10, you often got main story missions, a horse, cosmetics, in-game like it's a single player only game, but you would get like the currency, stuff like that. So there was a long period where if you were to buy a t-shirt for your character in game, it would be about 50 cents. It would be 25 cents. Maybe you would spend $1.99 for the, I don't know, lumberjack set. And for $2, you would get a lumberjack's t-shirt, his pants, his boots, his hat. Like it would essentially equate to each item being about 50 cents. Well, you go to recently with, let's say, Halo Infinite. It came out, some of the cosmetics were like, I don't even know, like $12 a piece for simple shit. So all of that said, gotcha. Then it was probably just my chair. This is actually a really good deal, and even though I have 300 gleamium, which looks really clean, I think I'm gonna have to buy that Evil Morty, right? Like, it's only in the store. Oh, I'm saving 3 gleamium. Not really a huge sell, but all of that. Keep in mind, I haven't spent a single penny on this game since it came back out. When it first came out, I bought like a $5 little starter bundle, which is kind of like what we have in the store now, a different one obviously. Like this, something like this, and then I think there was a $7.99 one. So let's just say round up, I spent about $15 in the open beta. But I haven't spent a penny since then. So this essentially was from the currency they gave me. I will say, and I mentioned this earlier, I don't love, like, hold on, where's it at? I just saw it. Oh, here. So look at this. This profile banner, notice how I already own it, and the Omega Beam, those were rewards from when you played the beta. And again, we have seen games now several times bring back what they said would be like timed exclusive items, say in the beta or a certain battle pass, and then they eventually bring them back and let people well for them. But normally games wait longer. I think it's kind of funny how this game is immediately, first days, like already, not only are they showing us items that we got from a timed exclusive, but they're putting it front and center in bundles and like, hey, we're charging them. We're charging them. And you don't even get that good of a prorated value. Like, look. Well, in this case, it's actually not bad because the most expensive part of this is the skin, right? So it is taking almost 600 Gleamium off for just these two things. But that skin's pretty sick. She's like a lifeguard. But see, this is funny. Like, look, on this case, right? It's an 800 Gleamium bundle. And with that bundle, you get 2 items. The character Wonder Woman herself and a skin for her. This says that I already own Wonder Woman, but yet she's not. You see what I'm saying? Like, how is this thing still 720 Gleamium? Oh, I actually did the math the other day, remember? So if you look at the top left, 10% off, which means this game is actually not even discounting the bundle, even though I have the most important piece already. It is not discounting it. The only reason it's discounted is because it just happens to be like the special, the sell item. That is so cheesy. Like, it would be one thing if they were like, okay, the character's worth 500 and the skin is, or the variant is worth 300. And so it took 300 off, but nope. That's really kind of lame. That's a lore accurate Omega Beam. Doesn't hit this game. Oh, it's already hit this game. It's butt fuck this game. Yeah, I just think that's kind of lame. Like, how are they not prorating that better? And do I even have Wonder Woman? I do. How is this still 720 despite already owning the crucial piece? For context, look, Jake. This is to unlock the character Jake. 1,000 Gleamium. So they value a character's acquisition at 1,000 Gleamium. So you can argue that this bundle is already a nice deal because you're getting the character, which is normally 1,000 Gleamium, for only 800, and you're getting a variant for essentially free. So you're getting 200 off of the character while getting a skin for free. Right? That's kind of, they're like, hey, boom, I already have the character. Why is this full price? You know what she kind of reminds me of there? Princess Jasmine from Aladdin with her hair and her eyes and everything, the headband. But only get the skin, right? Now, here's the thing. If someone who's never played this game before and they hop on for the very first time, this bundle is actually a pretty good deal, relatively speaking, right? The fact that you're getting the character, which is normally 1,000 Gleamium, and the skin for only 800. Well, 720 because of the cell top left. But anywho, yeah, yada yada. Wow, cake. So the variant for Jake is twice as much as the character itself. Make these prices make sense. Make these prices make sense. God, it hurts. It hurts my brain. Like this, the daily deals, this right here, right? These 5 items. This is the only section of the shop that I actually feel is like a solid value. It's like the avatar section in the snapshot. But it's funny, emote, banner, profile. 3 of these are profile icons. Ooh, it's animated. That's great. You think about it. That's really cool. You do those in the middle of the match as almost like a taunt. So not only is it a sticker, it's an animated sticker. That's actually pretty dope. This is a sick banner. Oh, wait, look, they're 3D sometimes. Look, I can rotate it with my right thumbstick. People will be like, oh, a new character with a new skin. I'm buying that. That's probably exactly what it is. Everyone does the math like you. That's also true. I can't remember how you get more prestige coins. Again, I started with a bunch for what I did in the first game. Or the beta. And I don't know if I want this announcer pack.
Player.
Which is so dope.
Ooh, match point to red. Match point to blue.
And then this. So dope. Well, I didn't realize with the right. I wonder how many people will go their entire playing career on here and not realize you can rotate these with the right thumbstick.
And that's
I obviously wish I had 100K for the skin. It does say warning requires base fighter. This is another cool emote, animated. I think I gotta get that and not worry about saving up for the other stuff. Again, this is an incredible ring out. I hope the stuff stays in here, or they give us a nice heads up that stuff in the prestige shop are rotating out. See, and I talk about this with Marvel Snap too, right? When it comes to the price of variants in Marvel Snap, right? And how, in my opinion, I think it hamstrings the developers. It makes it a much tougher job for developers when you price all of the stuff exactly the same, regardless of character. Because, like, they then are under more pressure to balance every single character in the game because the cosmetic, you know what I'm saying? So, like, in Snap, in a super rare Uatu card, for example, should that really be 1,200 gold? Should that be 18 American dollars for a variant to Uatu? Yeah, sure, if he was a good card, but until he is, it just makes, you know what I mean? So likewise with this, some characters are inevitably not going to be as good as others. So maybe not have them at the same price point. I don't know. Oh well. We've got a lot done in this. I played this a lot more than I thought I would. That's pretty cool. We're cooking. We are cooking. Ooh, wait, there's an MVP pack on Multiversus. Although, is it even going to give me my rewards? I still haven't got my Twitch drops. Includes a rare sparkler ring out and an epic clap sticker emote. Pog. Ooh, okay, but that does make me wonder if there is a... So this one's obviously unique to Xbox. I wonder if there is one unique to PlayStation, because if so, I'm going to go and claim that as well. Alright, Sea of Thieves. Might as well grab it while I'm here. Ooh, Obsidian Flintlock Pistol. That looks dope. I haven't played Sea of Thieves in years, but we'll grab it. Apex Legends? Yes, please. Ooh, do you unlock the character too? You unlock the character, the banner, and the skins, which I don't need the skins. If you reply to me asking if they should drop Zabu to Series 3, if they're planning to keep him the way he is. Wait, is that what they talked about? What was the question? I didn't reply to that. You feel free to ask me that question again. I missed that. I'm just claiming shit. Damn, whoa. This is a whole, like, DLC season pass that you get for free right now with Game Pass? Yes, please. Discord Nitro for 3 months. That's tempting. All right, we'll do that off stream. I don't know what's about to happen. Yo, I don't know if you saw, but there's that Marvel Rivals game, which is like Marvel's Overwatch. They had the beta on PC a couple weeks ago. Looked really fun. I definitely want to try it out. They did announce that it's coming to PC the same day as it's coming to the PlayStation the same day as PC, which I think is badass. Ooh, Nitro, exactly. Yeah, I'm about to claim that. I don't want to leak anything. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Does anyone play Phantasy Star Online? Do y'all want the code? Oh no, you play Honkai Star Rail, right? Basically, if anyone can use any of the stuff I haven't claimed, I can claim it for you. Yeah, so no Phantasy Star? Okay. Can't even run Solitaire? What about Minesweeper? What kind of error message was that? What's your ethnicity again? You're Filipina? And also, is that a gender-based word? Are females Filipina or are they Filipino? Filipinos? Okay, so kind of like Spanish. Some Spanish mannerism. That is true. That is very true. Forgot about that. Hell, the Philippines were probably held by a European power until Japan took them in the early 1900s. Because what's trippy is like, obviously, eventually, what Imperial Japan did on Asia was very heinous in times. But when they first started to like make their conquest, they were almost seen as in a lot of places they were seen as the liberators. They were like certain places were tied to French rule, Spanish rule, Portuguese rule, and it was and the loosely translated. I remember learning about this in history class. One of the like slogans that Japanese propaganda was Asia for the Asians. Basically like, hey, yeah, we're not y'all, but we're like closer to y'all than them. So like, come join us. But then it was like, you're ours kind of thing. And it looks like you're a doctor lady saving the galaxy, one patient at a time. As the new director of Galactic Care, you will build and manage a series of hospitals to keep your patients alive for as long as possible. For money, and also because it's the right thing to do. Very Rick and Morty that. Look at the little like brain in the corner. That's cool. Ooh, the little gooey juice on the benches. It probably actually is good. I bet you it like adds extra comfort while they wait. Look at this. Toxin outside.